Hello all, welcome to my channel. Today we will discuss about coaching for high performance. As a manager, during your conversations with your team members and as part of your performance reviews, probably you would have come up with some kind of improvement areas in your team members where they can improve so that they can be more effective and they can be more successful in their career. So when you find some area of improvement in your team members, naturally you want to coach them, right? Then many people wonder, okay, what kind of framework I need to use? Because in the market or in the research, in the literature, there are so many models available for coaching. There are some popular models like Grow or Stepa or Clear, Oscar kind of thing, and there are not so popular other models as well. So I just want to make it simple for you, right? In any of these models, the basic framework is very simple. First, you need to identify the specific aspect to be improved. What you want to work on with your team member, which area you want to improve, right? And second thing is, this is very, very important and forms the foundation for the entire framework. You need to understand person's willingness to improve. If the person is ready to change, if the person understands that, okay, this is my area of improvement, this is my weakness, this is my opportunity to improve, and if the person is willing to change, then only you can coach the person. Otherwise, it will be very difficult. So first and foremost, you need to, before even you start any coaching activity, you need to understand whether the person has the kind of awareness and whether the person is ready to change. Once you identify that person is ready to change, then you need to work with the person to understand what is the current state, right? Where that person stands, whether the person is having very low skills, or the person is having moderate skill, or the person is having, high skill. Of course, high skill, if the person is having, you don't need to coach in that particular aspect. Correct. And the skill can be anything. It can be technical skills, it can be process, it can be, the kind of interpersonal skills, soft skills, right? Anything it can be. But first you need to understand, okay, where the person stands. And then list the available options and resources. So what it means is, once you and the team member and the person, right, agrees on, okay, this is the area which we want to work together, then you need to check with your team member and the person, what are the available options and resources for that person. See, a result can be achieved in many ways. So what kind of, we need to understand what are the pros and cons of each and every option. So what options we have, what are the pros and cons, and what resources we have. And it is, you need to prompt your coachee or the person whom you're coaching to come up with these kind of options. Right? You can give a high level guidance, but it is important that your coachee comes up with what are the options, what are the pros and cons, and what are the resources available. Right? And then you both can review that. And then the coachee has to decide on which path he wants to take, right? Which option he wants to work on. Very, very important. The buy-in is required from the person whom you are coaching. Just because you like one option, don't force that person to take that option. Okay, always give that option or give the decision, to that person. Let him take the decision on which option he wants to work on. You empower him to, take the option. And then once the person identify the next steps, we both agree, yes, this looks like a great idea, and it works. Then the person has to, come and give you update in your one-on-ones or whatever, wherever, whenever you meet him, right? And then you both need to continuously monitor the progress, whether the particular person is going in the right direction or not, and is there any blockers, or is there any obstacles, and how you can support him. And once you and your team member agrees that yes, we have achieved it, yes, I could see, when you feel that you could see the improvement in that person, and when that person himself thinks and feels that yes, I have improved, that is where you can stop the coaching. Actually, it's kudos to both of you for achieving the results. You can celebrate it. So the simple thing is, I and you click together for success. So just remember this, right? You both need to work together for success. Of course, you need to prompt him, you need to nudge that person, and that person has to take more ownership in executing the identifying the action plan, executing the action plan, implementing that, and achieving the results, right? So some of the tips for effective coaching, one is, as I said, you can only coach who are coachable. That means if the person is having a open mindset, and if the person realizes that yes, I have this kind of opportunity for improvement is there, and if the person wants to change, then only you can coach, otherwise it's not possible. So it doesn't work with the people who have I know everything attitude, right? If some people think that I know everything, I don't need to work on anything, or somebody else need not tell me, then you can't do anything, right? Only if the person is having a willingness to change, then only you can coach. And before starting, as I said, look at the current state from multiple dimensions. How his performance or her performance, what is her or his behaviors, and what his peers or her peers are saying about his behaviors, right? So everything you need to consider, and then only you can identify, okay, from here, where do you want to go, right? And then work on one area of improvement at a time. Maybe sometimes it is possible that you may find that a person has is lagging in 2 or 3 areas, but don't try to work on everything together. Try to work on any one area of improvement at a time, right? So that it will be more effective. uh, Sometimes it may be possible that they may be interdependent. Then you need to use your judgment, professional judgment, and do it in a phased manner to improve step by step, right? Don't try to use a big bang approach, or don't expect that person will change from extreme left to extreme right, within a day, overnight. It is not possible. You need to, this is especially when it comes to the soft skills and behavioral skills, even for that matter, the hard skills, right, the technical skills. No, it requires some time for the person to move from point A to point B. So you need to have patience, and you need to encourage the person to go step by step, right? And the continuous monitoring and feedback, very very important. It is not that once you set the goal for that person, you forget about it. No, you need to as I mentioned, if you want to help others, if you want to help your team member to become a high performer, definitely you need to check with him or her on how it is going, and continuous feedback is important. And celebrate the improvements, whenever small improvements as well, you need to celebrate it, continuously review it, celebrate the improvements, right? One thing I just want to tell you is, coach with intention of helping others. That is more important. As a manager, you need to ensure that everybody, is gearing up for the speed, and everybody is, trying to get, a success in their career. So please help them in whatever way you can do. Right? Thank you for watching this video. And I'll see you in the next video. Until then, please take care. Bye bye.